Well, it's New Year's Day when we've got a raging sandstorm out here. The dogs don't want to go outside and play. We've gone out before and just get sandblasted. So we figure it's a good day to spend it inside and think about what we're going to do this year. Well, it's time like these when you really have to be comfortable living in a small, cramped space with two dogs. Really, there's nothing you can do. The wind is so ferocious and that sand is so biting and gets into everything, you know. You might as well just sit still, let the wind rock you, and just have a beer. So the girls have finally calmed down. It's too windy for them outside. Apparently they don't have to go to the bathroom bad enough. So we're just sitting it out. I'm kind of checking out my videos, working on a few. And I'd like to finish them off, but I have to do it outside. And that ain't going to happen in this weather. Whew. Well, I hope things get better, because I was planning on going elsewhere tomorrow for a week or two. But if it's going to be like this down here, I might as well stay where I'm at. Huh, girls? Ain't that right? Yeah. Should have seen it. Sara was out there in the wind, and her ears are flapping straight back, her gums are up like this. It's just hilarious. Look like a cartoon character. Kate's ears are straight back, and they just stood there. They wouldn't move. So I figured if they're not going to do anything, better get them back in and close up. This thing is not dust proof, but thankfully it's just enough. I can pretty much taste the dust and smell the dust in here, because the high winds are just blasting our RV here. We're rocking. Well, I'm not doing that myself. It's the whole coach is going back and forth in the wind. So yeah, welcome to 2023. Coming in like a lion. Hopefully it'll calm down to a lamb. Anyway, I can barely see Interstate 8 over there, where the buildings. Can't even see where the center of the earth is, or center of the world, I should say. This is like the worst sandstorm I've seen in my travels down here in the southwest. Still, it's better than being up in Quartzsite. They have even worse weather. I don't know, there's just a swath of bad weather that goes through the Quartzsite area. Their windstorms are worse, their rainstorms are worse. So I'm happy with us down here. Are you, Sara? Kate's down here just kind of laying. It's funny, Sara will not go past Kate in the RV if she's laying in the way. In fact, if Kate's up on the bed when it's out, she gets down to take a drink, she will not jump back up here past Kate to get to her little sleeping area. I have to tell Kate to cool it, hold her back a little, and then coach Sara to jump up and get back to her sleeping pad. But yeah, they've got their own yin and yang going on that they've developed over the years of their life together, and it works for them, and it works for me. Sara, what's your problem? Can you come here, girl? Can you get up here? Good girl. Yeah, look out the window. Look at all the bushes going here and two. Yeah, it's like, wow. Ugh, it is something else. I still taste all that sand in my mouth. I'm just going out with the dogs and kind of smiling and laughing at them. But, yep. I don't know if I'm going to go anywhere tomorrow like I had planned. If there's a break, I will. I have a place I want to go to for about a week or two. And then from that point, depending on what the 10-day weather forecast outlook is, I'll decide what I'm going to be doing here the first of the year. But right now, this is fine. It's pouring rain up north in Washington. It's still worse everywhere but here. So I can deal with this. Huh, girl? Yeah, everybody's brought in their lawn chairs and their tarps and everything. Well, one guy had to go chase his across the desert. Come on, people. Don't you have alerts on your smartphone for bad weather? Think ahead. That's what I say. Plan ahead. Don't be caught trying to figure out things at the last minute or when you should have already known what was coming. Oh boy. Yeah. You can hardly see the darn train over there going through Felicity. Those are mighty huge trains. Man, those things must be 50 cars each. It's like a tapeworm going through the West. But, oh. Yeah, I was working, trying to finish 2 of my videos. One on desert mosaics and one on how to pick up poop from your dog. 2 things, very important. I'm trying to make my videos for the new year interesting, a little humorous maybe, and informative for people that watch my videos. And I'm hoping that's going to attract new people and keep them so I can watch our little channel here grow. I think we're almost up to 400, which to me seems a miracle. I was surprised when I had 5 or 10 a couple of years ago, just starting out from scratch. But our goal for this year, the end of this year, is we're going to try to reach 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if that's possible, but I hope and I pray that as I improve my channel, improve my video content, and make things that I see are more interesting to people that have watched my videos that had high views on, then I'm going to kind of go a little more in maybe that direction, finding interesting places and curiosities and such that would fall into those realms. Well, at the time I bought this, it was 13 years older already, and it didn't have all the bells and whistles that the brand new ones had, and that's why I got it. You know, I'm not some tech wizard, and I'm not that heavily into tech. I just kind of have Captain Kirk's perspective on technology. Like, it's good if it does what it's supposed to, but when it goes bad, it goes really bad. So, anyway, yeah, look at my lips. I can taste the dust in here. And I got this thing tightened up as much as I can. Now, other than put it in a giant baggie, there's not much more I can do. Huh, Sarah? So, whew. It doesn't say how long this sandstorm's going to last. It was really nice very early this morning. I thought it was going to be a bright, full, sunny day. And then, oh my God, all of a sudden the wind comes up and the sky turns dark, and before you know it, you're riding a wild ride in your RV. So anyway, let me think. I know, I'm sorry if I keep babbling on sometimes, but hopefully you guys are interested enough in me, the girls, and our channel that you will listen, and I hope get a sense of what it's like to travel solo in a little compact RV with a couple of great dogs. So let me think. Geez, there's some people that just wanted to get away from everyone. They are way in the hell out there, as far out as they can go before they're into Mexico and the dunes, and they are getting just blasted by all the sand coming right off the sand dunes. I bet you if they were smart, they'd move up here where it's a little more dispersed. But there's some people down there right across from the sand dunes, and I bet their windshield's gonna look like stars at night. Other than that, ain't nobody outside, that's for darn sure. And it's warm out. It's just windy and gritty. It gets in your eyes, your nose, your mouth. It's just unpleasant. Huh, Sarah? You know that. Yeah. So, okay, I better wrap this up. I have some earlier made videos coming out the first half of this month that I hope you guys will enjoy. Like I said, I did put my new opening into them, and I think they're some of the more informative and interesting videos I've made, and it's kind of where I want to go with my channel. I want to present more interesting and useful information, along with just what it's like to travel with two dogs solo in a narrow cramped Class B RV. So yeah, you know, I think if I had not served on a nuclear fast attack submarine a while back, that I would probably go stir crazy in something this small with two dogs. But hey, this is fine, you know. Heck, my bunk's bigger than what I had on the sub. The aisleway is maybe a little narrower than what we had on the sub, where two people couldn't pass unless one of them went sideways against the wall for the other one to walk by. But anyway, yep, I'm happy with what I have, and I am making a RV travel bucket list. That's what I'm doing during times like this. And some of the items in my RV bucket list is to travel across Canada from BC to the far eastern end of it. I want to go down to Starbase and watch a blast off there. I want to go to Cape Canaveral and watch some rockets blast off there, and tour the space museums down there showing the Saturn V rocket and all these things I grew up watching on TV in the 50s, 60s, all the way up to the moon landing. So I'm making a list, checking it twice, but I haven't given up on that 4-week long solo tour of Japan. Now, I'm hoping I can do that by the time I'm 75. I'm still trying to learn Japanese. It's not that easy. But I want to be able to speak better Japanese, more Japanese when I go over there in a couple of years than I did when I was in the Navy and went over there. Luckily, I'd learned Japanese in my Far Eastern Studies class in school, and that helped a lot, because if you show the people of a country that you want to learn their language, you know, be able to communicate with them on their level. It just shows that you respect their culture and them, and you'll get so much more out of them if you show them that. You know, we all know about the ugly American. We don't need to keep perpetuating that. So anyway, I've probably gone way over the limit of anyone listening and staying with me. So for now, I'll just say the girls and I wish you happy trails and woof woof.